Independent consultant and regional vice president with Arbonne International. And
I'm Carol, Sutton-Houghton, and I'm also an executive regional vice president. And the only difference means I've helped someone get to the same level as I am. So you're given an E in executive, yeah. And we're both here in Mexico having the time of our lives, and we just wanted to explain to you a little bit more about what it is that we do, how did we get here, and why we think everyone should take a look at business.
Yeah, definitely. So if you've not heard of Arbonne, it's a really great opportunity for you. And if you have, just listen with open ears, because like you, I actually hadn't heard of the business, hadn't heard of this company called Arbonne. But it's actually been going for 40 years now. We've just celebrated our 40th year anniversary. And the business as a whole turned over last year in 2019 $620 million, which is just amazing for a company that so many people still haven't heard about. So it was founded by a guy that wanted to create skincare products that were just not filled with nasty ingredients, nasty chemicals, toxic ingredients that were harmful and damaging to our skin. And since then, he's basically rolled out this simple system in form of a network marketing company. Started in the US, and it's now launched into 5 other countries. So we're in 6 countries to date. And the main objective is so that he can provide everyday people, ordinary people, just like Carol and myself, like you, with products that are really, really ultra premium, that are actually beneficial, they work, but also are super safe. They have the safest policy ingredients in them.
Yeah, and when I was looking at a business, I actually came from a franchise background, which I spent thousands of pounds investing into. I was tied in for 5 years. I didn't actually know whether I was going to like it or not. So my parents thought I was crazy at the time. And if I didn't like it, I'd have to pay thousands of pounds to get out of it again. And it was really a specific class that I used to offer for people. So I was really tied into how I could make an income. But with Arbonne, I always say to people, do you shower every day? Do you wash your hair every now and then? Do you use a conditioner? Do you use a shower gel? Do you use a face moisturiser, a deodorant, man or woman? Do you go to the gym and use a protein shake afterwards, or an after workout shake? Do you drink tea? Do you drink coffee? We have alternatives for all of those. So when someone said to me all of those questions, I just thought this was a no-brainer, because it's a consumable product. We have over 500 products now, ranging from babies all the way up to the elderly and in between, for every single skin type, nutrition. We have the most incredible makeup range, which is now used on film sets, X Factor, what else is it used on? Loads of stuff. It's got Optilite technology in it, which is exclusive to Arbonne. So it's completely consumable. And the amazing thing about our products is when you actually try them, they do what we said they were going to do, which makes you want to buy them again and again and again, making it, you recommend the product once and then you get paid for it multiple times whilst people shop in your shop.
Yeah, definitely. And I think, what was really great about this was my background wasn't in skincare, nutrition, all those products that you've just mentioned, but I was actually a consumer. I did actually use these products on a day-to-day basis. My background was homeware products, which I absolutely loved, but in all reality, I would help import products from China in the Far East, and they'd be like a vase or a plate, and someone would go out and buy that vase, but in reality, the next time they would want to replace that vase would be like 5, 10, 15 years down the line, when they would perhaps want to renovate the house or redecorate. Whereas with these are products that people are using anyway, and when people use them, they are incredible. The results are incredible. The products genuinely speak for themselves. And what I really loved about this was that Arbonne really is the trailblazers. Now, when somebody explained about this businesses, they explained that our founder really wanted everything to be really clean, plant-based. Everything is vegan certified, and we've been vegan certified 40 years ago, since day one, which is, veganism is a really popular trend that's like growing exponentially. But now, we had that vision like 40 years ago when nobody really had heard of veganism. We've also got so many other accreditations, haven't we?
Yeah.
And it's what people are looking for: cleaner, safer products that aren't tested on animals, that don't have any animal byproducts in, that actually work. So it kind of just ticks all the boxes.
Yeah, definitely.
So shall I talk a little bit about the compensation plan?
Yes.
Okay, so you might be thinking, like, how much can you actually expect to earn if you're just recommending products and people are buying them from your website, direct website? And there's a massive opportunity with this, because I myself was like, surely I've got to, sell so many lipsticks or sell so much shampoo to be able to get paid a decent amount of money. And I was actively looking for an opportunity that was going to replace my income, so I could just be at home and be a present with my children. But there's 4 levels basically in Arbonne, and the first level of success, your average income really is anything from sort of £100 to £700, and that's just through direct sales, word of mouth recommendation. People, like, you recommend these products, people buy them from your website, you can get to that first level. And it's not life-changing money at this level, but on average, say an extra £400, an extra £400 coming in on top of what I was earning on my full-time job really meant a lot. It was a huge pay increase. A monthly increase of £400 a month was incredible. And then the second level of success is really, you can get to this level anything from sort of 2 months to, I think, 14 months is the average. Yeah. And your income really at this level is anything from, say, about £700 to about £2,500. And at this point, the business becomes really, really kind of sexy, I suppose, because you actually, what happens with this level is you actually create a willable asset. So this isn't a job where you're employed by Arbonne. You're building an asset income. You're building a business that's for you. You're deciding what your income is. And what happened would be people are repeat buying these products over and over again on your website when you don't even realise. You do the work once and you have the potential to get paid for a lifetime on these products that run out and people rebuy. And say an extra sort of £1,200 on average, say, coming in on top of what you're earning is a huge difference to people. For some people, that is a full-time income. And we literally work in this business 10 to 15 hours of work in your week. But at this point, the business becomes willable. So everyone's rebuying the products. And what happens is, like, if anything would happen to me, my business is now willable to my children or my husband. And they would continue to get that repeat payout every single month. And they can pick up the business whenever they want. Now, the third level of success is where Carol and myself are at. It's called Regional Vice President or Executive Regional Vice President. And this is just the third level. And what this is your income really is anything from, say, about £2,500 right up to about £8,000-9,000 a month. Now, at this point, the business really is like life-changing. So take an average of that of £4,000 or £5,000 a month. That is in excess, that's over exceeding like most people's full-time incomes. And at this level, we also are giving, we also can earn a £550 cash bonus, where we call this the Mercedes level. So you will perhaps see, or you've seen, white Mercedes with the Arbonne logo, and that's gifted to us by Arbonne to put towards a white Mercedes of our choice. To basically show people that this business does work. Up until this point, I had no shop front window. I was just working from home, from my phone or my laptop. And then when this Mercedes rolled onto my drive, it was like, my shop's open for business. People could physically see that it was working. And it took me 20 months from starting. How long did it take you?
23 months.
23 months, so under 2 years. And then the final level is, the fourth level is National Vice President. And your minimum income really at this level is like £9,000 upwards. There's no glass ceiling. So what we do is we help to share products with people, and we also help other people create their own mini businesses, create their own franchise, and help them to be successful. And Arbonne pay you an extra on top of any product sales that go through your business.
Yeah. Love it. Love all that. So after you've heard all of this, you might be thinking, okay, I'm really intrigued now, tell me more. I would 100% say don't overthink this. If you do shower and you use any kind of nutrition or use any form of makeup, you can do this alongside what you already do. I was a mum of 3. When I started, they were very, very small. My husband worked shift work, so it was impossible for me to go out and get a proper job, and I knew that I had more in me, but I just didn't know how I was going to do it, and Arbonne was the answer. I quit watching TV and built this alongside everything else I was doing in my life, in the pockets of my time, in the evenings. We have a system for success already set up, online training, we have absolutely everything that you need, and compared to my franchise, it's literally no money to even start the business. It's £30 to get your website, and a couple of £100 to buy some products for you to use in your home so that you can authentically recommend them to others. So go back to the person who sent you this video and just asked for more information. Or you might have heard all this and thought, no, this definitely isn't for me, but I'm really interested in the ingredient policy and I want to find out more about the products. Again, go back to the person that sent you this video and they'll give you more information.
Yeah. So why are we here in Mexico?
Oh yeah.
This is such a strange place to do a video. But we have actually, with Arbonne, every year we get annual opportunities to earn a trip to a luxurious location. This year we are in Riviera Maya in Mexico, last year it was Jamaica, and this coming year is the Bahamas. So what Arbonne do is they just want to thank and recognise those people that are helping to share the vision of the business and helping people to create the life that they want, on their own terms, but also help to share these phenomenal products that are actually changing lives. We are providing the world with safer products that don't contain any horrible, nasty ingredients that are toxic and pollution. And we are now B Corp certified, so it means that we are purpose over profit. We're constantly giving back to the environment and making sure that everything is so sustainable. So we get awarded for this trip, don't we? So as a thank you from Arbonne, and it's
amazing.
Our families are out loving it, playing on the beach right now. So just to echo what Carol said, if you are interested or you're thinking, actually I just don't quite understand how this works, but I would like more info, or I'd love more info on the products, please just send us a message or send the person who sent you this a message, and we would love to be in touch and help you further.
All right.
Over and out.
Thank you.
Bye.